I've carried a strange, hazy memory with me since childhood, one that always felt too surreal to be real. For most of my adult life, I was convinced it was nothing more than a nightmare, something my 4-year-old brain had stitched together in the dark. Until recently. My mom casually mentioned the incident one day, and I froze. "Wait," I said, "that actually happened?" She nodded. "Oh yeah, you don't remember?" That moment hit me harder than any ghost story ever could, because suddenly I realized this wasn't a dream at all. And honestly, I preferred it when it was. I remember waking up in the middle of the night to a silence that felt heavy. The kind of stillness that tells you something is wrong before you even understand why. I was tiny then, too small to reach light switches, so all I had was thin moonlight seeping through windows. I shuffled into my parents' bedroom, empty. That's when fear turned to panic. I padded down the stairs, eyes straining in the dark, until something flickering pulled my attention. The living room TV was on, blasting nothing but static. No channel, no broadcast, just harsh, buzzing, white noise. I can't explain why, but the memory has this constant glow of red in it, like flashing lights reflecting off walls. I crept into the kitchen, searching for my parents, and that's when I saw her, sitting motionless at the table, in the dark. I hadn't noticed her at first, but then she spoke. I jumped. My heart slammed so hard it felt audible. There was a small stool near the counter, my only chance to reach the light switch. I tried climbing it, desperate to see properly, but her voice stopped me. "Don't turn the light on." And for some reason, I obeyed. Even now, what I remember most clearly makes no sense. She was completely naked, old, bony, hunched over. Why it didn't horrify me then, I can't explain. Maybe at that age, you simply absorb the world as it comes. She told me she was our neighbor, that my parents had gone somewhere and they asked her to stay with me, that she was here now, that she would always be here. Before I could even process what that meant, I heard the sound of keys at the front door. My parents were home. I bolted toward them. The lights flashed on, my mother scooped me into her arms, apologizing for stepping out. I told her it was okay. The neighbor lady watched me. They asked, "What neighbor lady?" "The one in the kitchen." My dad ran in and flicked on the light. The chair she had been sitting in was knocked over, and the back door was open. When I asked my mom about it recently, more details came spilling out. Details I never knew. A house fire had broken out down the street that night. My parents, along with other neighbors, ran out front to see what was happening after being awoken by flashing red lights and sirens. That explained the red glow stamped into my memory. But what chilled me most? My mom told me that night, I didn't say she came to look after me. I said, she tried to take me away. I told them I didn't like her, that she was naked, that I was glad they came home when they did. My mom believes, truly believes, that the woman was preparing to leave with me. Another detail I had forgotten entirely, the woman wasn't just naked. As a child, I kept insisting she was covered in slime, though I couldn't explain what I meant. My parents assumed it was a kid's overactive imagination, until they found a jar on the table coated in some strange, clear substance. My mom swears she would never invent something like that. To this day, no one knows who the woman was, how she got in, or what that substance was. But given the nearby fire, my parents always suspected the slime was some kind of accelerant. Maybe she was connected to it. Maybe we were almost the next stop. I used to laugh at this memory, assuming it was nothing more than a weird childhood dream.
But now,
I know it was real. And sometimes when I'm home alone at night, in a house too quiet for comfort, I can still feel that same heavy silence right before something steps out of the dark.